We're doing the collective message of the day. I do that every day. Usually I do it a little earlier, but tonight I had an event I had to go to, and I got distracted for a little bit. I was working on my Instagram. Um, Today was day 49 of 2025. If you don't know me, I'm Angel Itero 23, a clairvoyant medium. I've been here on YouTube for multiple years now. My real name's Brianna. But anyways, yeah, I just give divine guidance and help you guys help yourselves, essentially. Alright. Anyways, we need to do a collective message for the day because I've been trying to do that every day this year. I skipped one day so far. I wanted to be here not only for you guys to have as reference for clarity of what's going on in the present moment, but also to refer back to later if you need to. Let me shut this down. Of course, we got the spirit talker on over here. That's who's talking. It's not just some AI bot. It's random spirits. They just run up and say stuff. On this spirit talker, we can't tell when the spirits change. It's just one solid voice. So, yeah, I have another spirit talker app on another device that I have, which is dead right now, where we can hear the voices actually. But it's so loud. Yeah, you guys can just use this one while we do the readings, right? But that other one is super loud, so it's hard for me to talk over it. And it's hard to hear them. Like, you hear multiple voices talking at once, so you have to, like, listen really closely. I do like to turn that one on sometimes. Yeah, I'll plug it in right now. And later we can listen to it. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done that. The spirits like it when I do that. Because when I use that one, it actually helps me when building my character for them. Like, sometimes I'll hear stuff they're saying on this spirit talker where it's just one voice, and I'm like confused. So I'm like, you were saying this and that, but then they started talking about something completely different. I'm like, it must have changed. Spirits.
Oblivion.
But the same spirits tend to talk to me multiple times, and they'll say the same things. It's kind of like their signature lines. So that helps. Like, communicating with the spirits and not being able to actually see them is like a real challenge. And it can be really fulfilling to try to figure out different ways to, talk to them. If that's your thing. There's many different avenues people can take in this life. Anyways, day 49 of 2025. That's what we're focusing on right now. Hello, Spirit Who is family. Welcome. We're doing this reading for day 49. Having a cup of cocoa. We had a little event, and there was cocktails and whatnot. And we played a little bit of casino games. We didn't use real money, but it was just something fun to do. So I chilled for a little while. I'm about ready to go to bed, but I'm dedicated to share messages with you guys. So that's what we're doing. Alright, close this window. It gets really hot in my room because I'm right next to the furnace, and the rest of the house gets cold. So my mom, has the
Charlie.
heat pumped up, so her room stays warm, and then mine's like fucking like. So I gotta crack the window sometimes. But alright. Let's get it. Let's go with this reading. Aquarius, gang gang. That's my sign. Fuck yeah. Alright. We have, to begin this reading, something to do with the balance being restored somehow. And we have, like, somebody offering this cup of love as we focus to the details. Maybe as somebody looked back and focused to the details, they realize who really has their best interest in mind. Sometimes we go within and we kind of block everybody out until we figure out who we can trust. And I feel like somebody looked back and was thinking about how somebody took action in this way and in that way, and then they said this, and it was just, actions spoke louder than words. That's what I feel like. Like, their words and the actions that they took were prosperous, even if they didn't, like,
Donald.
actually give money to somebody. It was like whatever they did, however they had their back, was like, that was money. That was the money points. That was the money actions you needed to take, man. Alright, so we have spiritual chakra activation.
Albert.
We have somebody who's 4 to 7. And we have a Cancer. We have pay attention to the news, views, and pay attention to the weather. So maybe this 4 to 7-year-old is experiencing an elevation point in her life or his life. I do feel like a kid kind of changes mentally, naturally, when they go from like 7 to 8. I feel like other parents out there would agree with me at that. So maybe this is some kind of natural, like, spiritual elevation being seen by the divine.
I hit the wall.
We have Aquarius here. And we have find peace in the present moment, look to the future, but not so far as to miss today. Sometimes people worry too much about what might happen, and then they miss out on opportunities because they're allowing fear to control them. We have something to do with Mars. So Mars may be firing up somebody's passion to help them overcome fear that usually keeps them confined.
I like to come here.
Somebody's sleeping through some details. Mars, is that you? Could be. We have Lucy, Lucifer. They are dead meat. Somebody wants to control somebody in gross ways. It's not good. And that's where Lucifer steps in. Like, Michael has a soft spot for people. Because he is a defender and protector. So he feels like he must protect and defend everybody equally and fairly. And sometimes Archangel Michael likes to let people, fight their own battles. But when somebody is overpowering somebody else, like, sometimes men tend to want to have power over the woman that they're with. And if they are overstepping their boundaries and being disrespectful, Archangel Michael might say, well, it's a choice for her to continue staying in that situation. To where Archangel Lucifer would be like, yeah, this guy needs demon control. He's obviously stepping over certain lines and
go forward,
being extra controlling. We can't just allow that, So that's a situation where two brothers with two different divine duties and two different passions kind of, have to come to a compromise. Divine partnership. Lucifer and Michael are brothers at the end of the day. Like, there's somewhere they can meet in the middle when it comes to a motherfucker who's too goddamn controlling. We got something to do with the King of Pentacles. Something to do with some heavy burdens, a lot of communication, juggling multiple priorities. This King of Cups here.
Pain.
And this Queen of Swords. Somebody was causing pain for families and children. We have forward movement towards the Wheel of Fortune turning in somebody's favor. And the Page of Swords here indicating a message being received that is true about something to do with somebody's independence, or why they're alone. But they're protected. This card, even though this person's alone, they are being protected by the divine. And we got Page of Cups. So, a message being received, and somebody's thinking like, something's a little fishy and heartbreaking if that's the truth. And this is why people need to focus on the details and see if something's contradicting. Sometimes while somebody's talking, you can kind of like catch them in contradictions. Sometimes I don't remember a story completely to define details. And that's okay. That's natural. But like when somebody's completely distorting a story, that's a different thing. We have looking to touch but not really buying. Glitter versus gold. We got looking for the signs, nature assistance.
Tom.
Connected to world issues and out of control. Somebody's creating injustices. And the police want to arrest them. I'm tired of it. I literally just got that big ass yawn out right at that card. And I was saying that. The police out there are tired of going round and round with somebody. We got the Two of Wands card again. So maybe this talk about Lucifer and Michael is important when it comes to the police out there. They're protectors and defenders, right? So they're not supposed to hurt people because that would be defeating their own purpose. They're meant to protect at the end of the day. But when the law isn't working, it's not working. The law is pretty devilish. And has a lot of contradictions within itself. So when you're working with people who are really good with using that law to that contradicting law to their advantage, they will. So as a police officer, you have to try to fucking outsmart the smart criminals.
Alexander.
So if Archangel Lucifer were to come to a cop that's tired of working around the contradicting laws, that's the kind of conversation they would have. Hey, listen, these guys need something done to them, but they keep avoiding arrest. They keep avoiding being caught. The law's working in their favor. So that's when Archangel Michael's people, which would be police, would be like, you're right, Lucifer. This shit ain't right. I should be winning when it comes to this chaos with these criminals, you know? Maybe that's a good place to end this. Jeez, I'm like done with it. Like all of a sudden, like ready for bed right here, right now.
We occupied this land.
That's how tired they are of somebody out there. Couple more of these angel cards and then we're stopping this. We got something to do with the Hierophants. See, the police are Hierophants too.
We will make a noise.
The Hierophant card typically will stand for like the Pope or like a priest or a high priestess who has mastered divine masculine energy. Hold on, Spirit. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something. So the people who
Death.
God's priests and priestesses would call upon for protecting other people who need it would be like the police and stuff, right? So they go hand in hand. I mean, your priest, if you go for a confession at the church, it's not your priest's job to call the police on you. They're not supposed to pass judgment on you. They're supposed to allow God to. So that's not what they aim to do. But if somebody must be stopped from creating chaos and destruction so much that the spirits are talking about it and God's really pissed off, that's when priests are siding with the police. All right, so we have focused in the details, the Eight of Pentacles.
Distract.
People love to distract the police. So when the Hierophants are working with them, they tend to have those people that love to distract, trying to distract them. And then the angels get really fucking pissed because those are God's chosen people. And they see distractions as devilish, like the spirits that surround these priests and priestesses. They're like, don't distract the vessel! Type shit, So then crazier shit starts happening because the spirits start fucking trying to purge out here. All of a sudden people are getting possessed and fucking tornadoes are happening in the winter and all kinds of weird shit. Okay? Don't fuck with them holy vessel people. Damn. It's funny to me. Because I see what's happening. I see how they asked for it. I try to tell them. I try to tell them every day. I'm right here trying to tell you guys right now. Stop that shit. Alright. We got the Seven of Cups. So look into the options that are available. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody's trying to get the Ace of Pentacles. Like, what's that money option for me out there at this time? What's gonna...
Murdered.
Who? Who murdered? An infant murdered? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess an infant could have murdered because sometimes moms do die when they give birth. So did this baby, like, fuck its mother up on purpose? Like a Damien child? The spirits will keep track of that kind of thing. Crazy. But anyways, look at this card. The Ace of Pentacles. In this angel deck, it has this creature on it. This creature has connected with me through the mirror. There's mirror people out there. And then...
There.
Who are mirror scrying. That's what they call that. they mirror scry, look into the future and shit with the mirror, and then try to figure out how far and when they were looking in the mirror. And then there's like other regular spirits in the mirror, and Bloody Marys in the mirror, and then there's this creature. This is an angelic creature from heaven, and it's been connected to my cat. Also, it has used my cat's vessel. The adored God, it says. Divine blessings, drives away evil spirits, rules agriculture, production.
Hunter.
No wonder my cat's so adamant about me doing work and talking about the Gromies. Like, my cat really wanted me to tell the Gromies to share their trimmings with the animals outside. That it could, like, burn some and have a great night. And that would be like a sacrifice. Did you see the lights? It's this guy. And be on the lookout for the real options in front of you. Sometimes when you're not believing in yourself, you don't really see, like, that you can do certain cool shit. Like, as an example, when you're living a life with, like, no money, like, you can't do shit. Then all of a sudden you find a great job and you start getting some money in your pocket, and then some options open up to you. What are you gonna do with your time? Who are you trying to, like, meet out there and all that kind of stuff? You're
You are beautiful.
producing. Oh, thank you, spirit. But anyways, this spirit is also, when it comes to production, is helping you produce what's best for you. Angels are all about manifestation.
This goes in here.
Okay.
I think he was jumping at my window.
Was he?
I thought it sounded like something was in my register in my room. So I went out and looked at the door, and he was sitting at the door. So I think maybe he was jumping at my window.
Okay, I want to come in now. Alright. We're going to end this here. Thanks for watching, guys. Believe in yourself. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you are passionate about doing something, the divine will help you produce that manifestation. My hands keep itching. Multiple times this reading, my hand has itched in this spot. For whatever the fuck reason.
You're aware of me.
Palms have been itching all week. Yes, I am aware of you. That's that creature.
Creature.
I don't just make this shit up, guys. This creature told me it was a creature. Now it's confirming right now. Yeah, creature. It's just an eye.
Tainted.
Like a flying eye. Something's tainted. Somebody's story, probably. Somebody's perspective. Things are tainted because of the illusions.
We like to be left alone.
I'm not sure what he means by that. I personally, I'm an earth angel from heaven, here to have a human experience, and most of the time I like to be left alone. So maybe he means most people from heaven just like to do their own thing. Just live in peace. Makes sense. Oh, so ready for bed. Bye guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped. I hope you found it fulfilling. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. I'd totally appreciate it. Bye.